Hey y'all, I know the angle's not perfect, but I had some thoughts I wanted to share, so I had to set up the phone while I was driving, and it is what it is. Anyway, I started thinking about what your why is for everything that you do. You know, when people say they want to make more money and that's the only motivator, they like never make more money. Because money, just the example of money, needs to be a byproduct of doing something you love to do, of doing something that is worth to wake up for every single day. Same thing with losing weight. If you start a diet just saying, I want to lose weight, you're going to fail. So with all the goals that you have in your life, you need to take a second and think about, what's your why? What's your why? So for example, as you know in the previous videos, that I started diets, I failed. I started diets, I failed. And I knew I hadn't decided. And after a breakfast with a friend, I realized I hadn't decided. So from that realization, I said, well, I have to decide. So then let's decide when I'm going to decide. That's basically where I was at. But I started watching videos. My husband tagged me on some videos on Instagram of, I believe, a 72-year-old lady, a lady in her 70s. And she was doing deadlifts. And she looked amazing. Like, she didn't even look old. I mean, yeah, gray hair, whatever. But she looked like 30 years younger, 25 years younger. And again, not even the motivation to look younger, but it goes, man, if you can get into old age and be that healthy and be that able-bodied, like, what is your quality of life? And if that lady could do it, anybody could do it, right? Because she's old. She's an old lady. And then my husband tagged me on another video of an old gentleman that was 89. Oh, and by the way, the deadlifts the lady was doing was like massive weight. And so he tagged me on this video of another older person, an 89-year-old man doing deadlifts with massive weight. This 89-year-old does not walk slow. This 89-year-old can do everything for himself, because if he could do deadlifts with a few 100 pounds on him, he could do anything. So that was like the straw that broke the camel's back that made me go, I have to decide. But my why is because I pictured myself 30, 40, 50 years from now and thinking, what was the quality of life that I wanted to with my kids? With what I could do with them, where I could take them, how I could enjoy life with them. And, if I keep trending in the direction I was trending, which was not eating very well, not being consistent at the gym, whatever, being overweight, being unhealthy, then that means that my quality of life in 30 years isn't going to be very good. My quality of life when I'm 70-something, I ain't going to be deadlifting. And when I'm 89, for sure, I might not even be walking well. Or walking at all. So the point is, that was my why. That was my why to say, that's it, I've decided. I've decided to get the gym habit down. I've decided to get the diet down. That was my why. So with a why like that, losing weight is a byproduct. With a why like that, health is a byproduct. So same thing with every single goal of your life. What is your why? The success, the money, everything is a byproduct of a proper why. You're going to get there. If you do what you love every single day passionately, you're going to be wealthy. Period. So that's the whole point. Get your why in order, because then the rest just follows. The success is a byproduct of your why.